we found goodness in Goed Gedacht olive oil and all the good they do for the community. Pick n Pay, always there for you.
Well, in celebration of Sunday Times classic recipes, Hilary, you're going to be taking us through the shepherd's pie.
Yes, absolutely. I've turned a classic recipe on its head and we're making a vegetarian shepherd's pie, but then maybe we should call it a cottage pie.
The main ingredients include baby marrows, chopped carrots and a can of lentils, as well as cubed butternut and potatoes. The first step is to heat a little oil in a frying pan.
And once that's hot, add the onion.
I mean, other people call it cottage pie. What's the difference between the two?
There's no difference, but you'll find that most sort of cottage pie is made with beef mince, whereas shepherd's pie would always be made with lamb mince.
I see.
So that's the difference. And you know, I've used this selection of vegetables, which gives good colour in that. Carrots are such a good addition to any dish because they add that lovely sweetness and beautiful colour. Okay, some baby marrows.
Fry the vegetables and then pour in the wine, tomatoes and vegetable stock. Then simmer for 10 minutes before adding the lentils. Cook the mixture over a low heat until the carrots are soft. You may add more stock if needed.
Just mix that through and we'll sort of set it aside while we do the topping.
All right, so what do we have this side?
All right, I've already cooked some potato, peeled it, cut it into blocks and boiled it till it's just tender, not falling apart. And then as a variation, do you like butternut?
I really do like butternut.
Okay,
yeah.
So I've boiled some butternuts, equal quantities. I'm going to combine them in a pot.
Okay, so that's going to cook separately?
No, I'm going to put the two together.
All right.
Okay, so if you bring the potato and butternut cook at different speeds, so you couldn't cook them together.
And a bit of milk as well?
And a little bit of milk. It's always better to add too little now.
So that we can add on more later.
Okay. Now, they tell me you're a really good stirrer.
Yeah.
Are you a good masher?
Well, we just have to find out today, won't we?
All right, I need your muscle power just to come and mash that till it's quite smooth. I think we've added just the right amount of milk. It's not too sloppy. And you're mixing it perfectly. Just a little bit more. I'm going to add some cheddar cheese just to give it a bite.
All right.
And also it will brown beautifully in the oven.
So how much cheddar cheese would we use here?
Well, I'm going to use about 2 to 3 tablespoons.
All right, but does this also depend on your taste and how much you enjoy your cheese?
Absolutely. If you wanted it more cheesy, you could certainly add more. Are you a cheese man?
I'm very cheesy.
I think that's cooked sufficiently. The moisture's gone, but it's still juicy. So,
looks really great.
Yeah, ready to go into our pie dish.
Use a 1.5 to 2 liter baking dish. This recipe makes enough for a family of 4.
Now we get to spooning on that lovely mixture. Maybe you could do that.
All right, let's give this a try.
This is the perfect comfort food on cold days. Simply spread the mash evenly with a spoon. You may sprinkle more cheese on top if you want. Then pop it into an oven preheated to 180 degrees Celsius and bake for 20 minutes. Let's see the steps again. Fry the vegetables in a little oil, then add stock and wine, season to taste and simmer. Boil potatoes and butternut, then mash with milk and butter. Spoon the vegetable mixture into a baking dish. Cover with mash and bake for 20 minutes.
All yours.
So if you also want to make yourself a shepherd's pie this winter, SMS the word pie to 33728 and we will send you the recipe and ingredients list straight to your phone.
And find the recipe in the Sunday Times Food Weekly this Sunday.
By supporting the Flower Valley Conservation Trust, that's where we found goodness. Pick n Pay, always there for you.